Hi, Dr. Lori Puskar here, coming to you with your next weight loss secret. And this tip is a good one. And basically, the secret is eat until you're full. And you're like, okay, so you're seeing these secrets aren't all that wild or crazy, and most of them are obvious, but like we've already said, they're easier said than done. So just eat until you're full. How hard of a concept is that? Because we, in America especially, we have mega sizes and super sizes of everything, and you actually don't need it. So you just eat until you're full. You know, I'm always good for trying to give you examples outside of what we're talking about so you can see the comparison and how logical and obvious it is. So let me give you one. Your stomach is basically the same as a balloon, and almost about the same size as a balloon, by the way. One of those bigger ones, not that little teeny tiny one. And basically what you want to do, just like you would if you're going to create a water balloon, if you want to put water in the balloon, the first thing to do would just put the water in till you actually fill up the balloon without stretching it. And that's what you want to do with your food. You just want to put the food in the stomach until the balloon and or your stomach is just full. Now for a water balloon, what you want to do is you may want to make it huge and stretch it out and then play a water balloon game. That's great. That's not exactly what we're trying to do with your stomach. But if you don't stretch the stomach, then just like a balloon, you know, when you blow it up or you put the water in and then you overstretch it and then you take the water or the air back out, then it's kind of all flimsy and floppy and saggy, and now it's extended and a little bit bigger than when you started. Well, your similar is what happens with your stomach. So if you keep overeating, keep stretching it, it does get bigger and gets kind of floppy in there. And this is how you get acid reflux and GERD and all kinds of crazy stuff, is you actually have parts of your stomach folding down on top of each other, and or it's just a little bit stretched out and you've irritated the stomach lining. So we're not even going to get into all the health benefits of doing this weight loss tip. We're just talking strictly from a weight loss standpoint. So the reason this is so obvious and works physiologically is, don't you think, if you believe in some higher power of any kind, that this body was designed brilliantly? So do you think that if the stomach was basically designed the size it is, don't you think that's the amount of food you should put in that? I'll give you another example. So when you go to the gas station, let's say you have a car and it has a 12-gallon tank. How many gallons of fuel do you put in the gas tank? Well, no more than 12. So do you force or try and put in more than 12? Well, some of you, yes, you try and top off or get an even amount on the dollar sign, and that's fine. But you're only going a penny or a few ounces more. You're not going from 12 to 18 or 20 or 24 gallons of gas. You're only going to go up a little bit. Well, the same is true for a stomach. It's like the thing was designed to only put in X amount of food. So just put in X amount of food and or just a little bit more. And we're talking a little bit more, maybe like 1 or 2 bites more, not a whole entire extra piece of cake more. So it's the same phenomena there, is that you're putting too much fuel, and that's all food is, by the way, is just fuel for this machine. So your body, you can take a look at it as your car. So how many gallons of gas do I put in my car per week? I put 12. And how much food do I put in my stomach per meal? I put the equivalent of, quote, 12, whatever 12 is, you know, in your stomach. So whether that's 12 bites of food, 12 ounces, whatever, or whatever size stomach you have. So just put in exactly what you ate and only eat that amount, because all the rest of it is excess. So why are you putting all this excess in? It's like going to the gas station again. All you're gonna have to do is stinky gas running down the side of your car if you try and put in more than 12 gallons. So eat to when you're full, the secret for today, and give yourself a week after watching this video to apply this principle and see if you're not down a few pounds by just eating till you're full and then just pushing the plate away, or just being no thank you and save it for later. All right, well, good luck with that. Thanks again for watching my video. Have a great day. Bye.